The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment, heard on the official website of HEW Entertainment. It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
To beat the man, you gotta beat the man. Whoa.
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729280. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729280. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the world heavyweight champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us HEWWrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here.
Now streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. Comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now.
But you can't touch. You keep dreaming on the stars above. Something in your eyes lets me see right through you. There's no mystery. What's on your mind? Something in the way I move must make you crazy. It's a mystery. I don't know why. Get out your best line, take your best shot. You can bet I've heard them all before. Don't take it hard when you fall flat on your face. You won't be all alone down there on the floor. Cause you can look but you can't touch. You keep dreaming on the stars above. I can see that you want me so much, but there's just no way that you can call this love. There's just no way that you can call this love. Everywhere I go I feel your eyes behind me, trying to see the things that you can't get. I can feel your heat like an x-ray through me. I can feel you close but you're not in yet. Keep your distance now, don't come closer. Stay behind the ropes there where you belong. You can see the garden but you can't come in the house. You're getting all excited when you need to stay calm. Cause you can look but you can't touch. You keep dreaming on the stars above.
you can't touch because they are back in the WWE. I can't tell you how much fun it's been watching the Bella Twins in the first half of their career and how infamous this second half of their careers are going to prove to be. Usually the second half of a wrestler's career, either from a male or a female perspective, goes a long way in determining if they're some of the greatest of all time. The Bella Twins are a far cry from a women's tag team from the 1980s, but they still have some of their best years ahead of them, and we'll see some of the best years come from the second half of this career. Great move by WWE officials re-signing the Bella Twins, which was something I didn't expect because of all the shooting we saw from the Bella Twins on Facebook and Twitter especially, where they were no strangers to relieving frustration about what had happened to them from their previous run with the WWE. Fired on an edition of Raw backstage with no explanation for weeks. Then we get several YouTube videos released from the Bella Twins explaining their frustration from their release and what they were going to do with the future of their careers. There was even one point where they were using their real names as opposed to their stage names used in the WWE. They are backstage venue coming from them, and the Rhodes Scholars was anticipating them to accompany the Rhodes Scholars for their tag team match with Randy Orton and Sheamus, now being referred to by the WWE Universe as the Celtic Vipers. Very catchy name. The Bella Twins didn't accompany them to ringside for what proved to be a short tag team match, so obviously they are back to compete in the Divas division, and that venue with Caitlyn, the Rhodes Scholars, and the Bella Twins coming in as the last two involved in that scene implies to me that we will see a three-way, somewhat of a feud for the Bella Twins and Caitlyn develop for WrestleMania. I don't know what it'll be based on. Maybe the Bella Twins will believe they're the only suitable contenders for the Divas Championship, and they're the only credible talents they have left because they're one of the original teams left from the original Divas we saw from 6 months ago. And the reason I say that is because if you go back 6 months ago, I mean, the list of talents that have been released in the way of credible talents from Melina to Maurice is really embarrassing, so I will spare you the pain of talents that have been released, divas that have been there for over 6 to 7 years, getting the boot, having other career choices, different reasons coming from their releases. Eve's case, 7 years. Kelly's case, 6 years, some of the best years she allows of her life. So, you know, the Divas division really was in need of a lot of credibility being brought back to it, and aside from that, there wasn't much competition for Caitlyn since winning the Divas Championship from Eve, who was released shortly after losing the title to Caitlyn in her hometown of Houston. We saw a couple of feuds between Caitlyn and Tamina, and Caitlyn and Oksana. Not much in the way of productivity, and not a great way of representing the Divas division from years that it's been represented more infamously than it has been of more recency. And one of the things that I've noticed that I've written about in my written column for In This Corner with Jonathan Clarke, and throwing a few cheap shots the way of for cheap shots from Jonathan Clarke, is the fact that there has been no activeness from the Divas division in the past number of weeks. You would think with so many weeks left to WrestleMania, the Divas division would be establishing a match for WrestleMania to represent its division like it has over the last number of years. At least for the last 5 to 6 years, the Divas have always had some capacity at WrestleMania, and we have no Divas Championship match this year yet. We have no Diva involvement even announced. We have no celebrity coming in the team with a Diva to take on other two Divas, like we saw Maria Menounos do for last year's WrestleMania with Kelly. We have no Divas Championship match, no top contender. I mean, what's going on with the Divas division? It's obviously in a precarious position because of the lack of talent we have seen in the Divas division. The best women's wrestling you will find is on the all-new NXT on Wednesdays on WWE.com. Hall of Famer Dusty Rhodes and his assistant Sasha do a great job providing you with a good quality wrestling program every week. And that's where you'll see good female wrestling from Paige, Audrey Marie, and especially Summer Rae, who recently made her debut on the 12th or 13th of February last month. Since then, Summer Rae has been turning a lot of heads, and with the Bella Twins returning now, beauty seems to be being restored slowly but surely to the WWE Divas division, both beauty and talent. It's been very limited with the releases of Melina, Maurice, Karma, Kelly, Eve. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, so I was happy to see the Bella Twins back. I was always a fan of the Bella Twins ever since they debuted on SmackDown and started playing tricks, switching places with what was referred to shortly after they were caught doing it as twin magic on people like Victoria, who are no longer working with the WWE, but they were fantastic watching them on SmackDown from the